Hey guys, good morning and welcome back again to your Unacademy Read English channel. I hope all of you are doing great, having a good time. So my dear students, this particular session is particularly for all the NEET 2025 aspirants. In this particular session, I'm exactly going to talk about my subject, that is chemistry. And in this session, I'll give you some important things. What are those important things? Number one, I'm going to talk about the high weightage chapters in chemistry, which you cannot miss at any cost. Number one. Number two, I'll show you the sequence of the chapters which you will follow, because I'm pretty much sure a lot of you would be preparing on their own, right? So what should be the sequence of the chapters to be covered in physical, organic and inorganic? That's one more thing which I'll discuss. And the third thing, that is going to be about the topic-wise syllabus, basically. In a chapter, what all topics you have to cover, right? As per the latest syllabus for the NEET 2025 is concerned. Okay, so these are the things which I'll basically cover in the today's session. And I'm not going to take a lot of time. I just will take some 5 to 10 minutes of yours so that you get the idea, the insights about all the things which are really, really important when it comes to the NEET 2025 preparation. My dear students, let's get started with the high weightage chapters in chemistry, which you should not leave at any cost. My dear students, the first and the most important chapter, right, which is a high weightage, that is chemical bonding. Right? From this particular chapter, you can expect some 4 to 5 questions for sure. When it comes to thermodynamics, in your thermodynamics, this is thermodynamics plus thermochemistry, right? 3 to 4 questions are asked from this particular chapter as well. Equilibrium, again, it will be 3 to 4 questions. When it comes to the general organic chemistry, which forms the foundation of your organic chemistry, basically, again, I would say 3 to 4 questions are asked. Hydrocarbons, again, comes in the chapter, from which 3 to 4 questions will be surely asked because it's a big chapter. When it comes to electrochemistry, minimum you can expect 3 questions. Alcohols, phenols, ethers, minimum 3 questions. Aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids, minimum 3 to 4 questions for sure. These are your highest weightage chapters when it comes to your chemistry. Now, apart from all these chapters, like for example, you have got mole concept, right? Let's say you have got mole concept. Let's say you have got atomic structure. Okay. After atomic structure, for example, you have got a P block. For example, you have got coordination. For example, you have got DF block elements, right? From these kind of the chapters, which are comparatively small, how many questions are asked? From mole concept, 1 to 2 questions for sure, right? That does not make mole concept irrelevant. Let me tell you, you can only cover your physical chemistry. You can only complete your physical chemistry if your mole concept is strong. Then your atomic structure, again 2 questions. Your P block, again 2 questions. Your coordination, again 2 questions. And your D block elements, again 2 questions will be asked, right? Okay. So people, these are your highest weightage chapters when it comes to chemistry. Perfect. From which like 3-4 questions are asked. And these chapters are equally important because without mole concept, you cannot do your physical chemistry. Perfect, right? Similarly, atomic structure, it is same as what you study in physics as well. 2 questions for short. P block elements, it used to be huge earlier, right? Okay, but due to the reduced syllabus, now the syllabus in P block is comparatively lesser. When it comes to coordination, again 2 questions will be asked. So these are the high weightage chapters when you talk about the subject chemistry. Now, what should be the sequence of the chapters which you should be following, right? My dear students, the best sequence in chemistry, if you ask me, as per my advice, in your physical chemistry, always start with your mole concept. Once you're done with your mole concept, first of all, give a lot of time to your mole concept. I would say make your mole concept the strongest chapter. Why is that? Because if there's a problem in the mole concept, then there will be the problem in entire physical chemistry. If your mole concept is strong, that means your physical chemistry automatically will become strong. So give as much time as possible to the chapter mole concept. Once you're done with mole, then redox, it's a small chapter, go to redox. After redox, go to electrochemistry. After electrochemistry, go to thermodynamics. Then talk about equilibrium. Then you have got chemical kinetics. Then you have got solution. And at the end, you can go for atomic structure. Atomic structure is the easiest among all. You know it, right? Since atomic structure has got nothing to do with all these other chapters, that's why I have kept atomic structure at the end. Okay? When it comes to your inorganic chemistry, always you will start with periodic classification. Because in the periodic classification, there are some terminologies like electronegativity, ionization energy, electron gain enthalpy. That's almost used everywhere. in inorganic as well as inorganic chemistry, right? So start with periodic classification, followed by chemical bonding, the most important chapter of your chemistry. Well, this chemical bonding you should cover first before going into the organic chemistry. Before going into the organic chemistry, I would highly recommend you guys to complete the chemical bonding, because in your organic chemistry, there are a lot of things from the chemical bonding chapter, right? Many a times molecular orbital theory is used, many a times hybridization is used. Perfect, right? All those things you cover in the chapter chemical bonding. Then go for D&F coordination P block. This has to be the sequence of your inorganic as well. When it comes to your organic chemistry, you start with IUPAC nomenclature, which has to be strong for sure, right? After IUPAC, go for GOC, followed by isomerism. Then comes your hydrocarbon. Then comes your haloalkane arenes. After haloalkanes arenes, then go for alcohols, phenols, ethers, right? Aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids. And at the end, you are going to complete the small chapter that's amines, right? Which just takes like 4 to 5 hours to complete. You know it already. Okay, so this has to be the sequence which you'll be following in the organic chemistry. Perfect. Now, my dear students, when you talk about the syllabus, it is unchanged, right? Let me tell you, syllabus is unchanged. Whatever your syllabus was there for the NEET 2024, same is going to be the syllabus for NEET 2025. Well, I would highlight some important topics from every chapter of chemistry so that you get insights of what are the important topics which you cannot miss out in a particular chapter. For example, when you talk about the mole concept, in the mole concept, my dear students, first of all, problems based on mole, right? Percentage composition, empirical molecular formula. These are the three short topics from which questions have been frequently coming and will be asked to in the upcoming NEET 2025 examination. In the atomic structure, you cannot afford to miss out the Bohr's model, right? You cannot afford to miss out the Bohr's model. After Bohr's model, you cannot afford to miss out the quantum numbers, right? Where are the quantum numbers? Yes, quantum mechanical part, quantum numbers. And after quantum numbers, do not miss out this particular portion, the variation of psi and psi square with r for 1s and 2s orbital, right? Short 3 topics from this particular chapter, right? And at the same time, the electronic configuration as well in this particular chapter, right? Which is very important. When it comes to chemical bonding is almost equally important, right? I mean, all the topics here are equally important, but the high weightage topics in this chemical bonding are hybridization, molecular orbital theory, right? Hybridization, molecular orbital theory, valence shell electron pair repulsion theory. Those are the three short topics from which questions are frequently asked. When it comes to thermodynamics, first law of thermodynamics you cannot miss out. After first law of thermodynamics, entropy you cannot miss out, right? Gibbs free energy you cannot miss out. Similarly, heats of reactions you cannot miss out. So those are the short topics from which questions have been frequently asked, right? And will be asked too. You cannot miss out those topics. Then when it comes to solutions, in the solutions, you have got few topics like you have got ideal, non-ideal solutions, you have got Raoult's law, you have got colligative properties, right? That actually consists of the entire chapter. So you cannot miss out a single topic from the chapter solution because all the topics are equally important. In your equilibrium, Kp-Kc calculation is the most important. Le-Chatelier principle is the most important. Then when it comes to the ionic part, pH calculation, right? Your buffer solutions, solubility product, right? pH calculation, buffer solution, solubility product. Those are the most important ones here in the chapter equilibrium. When it comes to redox, in the redox, oxidation states, right, from the structures. Oxidation state from the structures, that is important. Equivalent mass calculation, which involves the N factor calculation, that's again important. And at the same time, titration is also important. Redox titration. Okay. In your electrochemistry, your EMF part involves the Nernst equation. That is super important. After Nernst equation, you have got the terminologies in the conductance part, which involves your resistivity, conductivity, molar conductance, equivalent conductance, etc., etc. That's again super important. Once you're done with that, do not miss out the Faraday's laws as well. These are the short topics from the chapter, your electrochemistry. Then chemical kinetics. In chemical kinetics, zero order, first order, and Arrhenius equation. These are the three short topics from which questions have been frequently asked, right? Then your inorganic chemistry. If you talk about the periodic properties, in the periodic properties, first of all, ionization energy, electronegativity, electron gain enthalpy. Three short topics, right? Which you cannot miss out. In P block elements, right? In P block elements is almost equally important, right? In P block element, you cannot say this topic is important, that topic is important. No, you have to cover the entire chapter and cover this chapter from your old NCERT. Cover this chapter from your old NCERT, because in the new NCERT, P block chapter is not included. In the new NCERT, P block is not there, right? But in the syllabus, P block is there. So you need to cover this P block elements from the old NCERT, right? Then you talk about the DNF, same, right? Coordination compounds. In coordination compounds, you cannot miss the valence bond theory and the crystal field theory, right? Crystal field theory. With this, you need to cover the isomerism part as well. 3 important topics when it comes to the coordination chemistry. Organic chemistry, see guys, in organic chemistry, you cannot afford to miss out a single topic because it's all interrelated. It's all interrelated, right? You cannot afford to miss out a single reaction in organic chemistry. So organic chemistry, you have to do completely from your NCERT. So few suggestions I would want you guys to give when it comes to the organic chemistry. My dear students, your organic chemistry can never become strong if GOC is not strong. So prioritize GOC the most. Prioritize GOC the most. Make it the strongest, right? Practice thousands of questions from the chapter General Organic Chemistry, which involves isomerism as well, right? Once you are done with this GOC, followed by isomerism, right? After that, you can go to the reactions. And in the reactions, I would want you guys to read only those reactions which are there in NCERT, right? In your reference book, in your study materials, there are other reactions given as well, right? But avoid that. Whatever reactions are mentioned in your NCERT, just follow the same reaction. Just remember the same reactions. And you need to revise those reactions every day for like 15 to 20 minutes. Then only you can remember the GOC. Then only you can remember the reactions which are given in your organic chemistry, in your textbook basically, right? So I would highly recommend you guys to make a separate sheets for the organic reactions, right? Perfect. Try to revise them every day for like 15 to 20 minutes. That's how you can master your organic chemistry. That's how you can remember all the reactants, products, reagents, etc., which are involved in a particular reaction, right? So my dear students, I hope all these things are absolutely clear to you. Now, all those students who could not do well in the NEET 2024 examination, all those students who were not serious till now related to their preparation, right? All those students who are right now scoring some 200, 250, 300, 400 in their NEET 2024 examination, or all those students who are going to write the NEET examination for the first time. How we are going to help you out? My dear students, we are coming up with a new batch. We are coming up with a fresh and the new batch, which is basically starting on 24th of June. So we are starting a fresh batch for all the NEET 2025 aspirants. All the NEET 2025 aspirants. All those students who are scoring less than 630 in their NEET 2024 examination. Or those students who are going to write the NEET examination for the first time. Or all those students who are just scoring some 200, 250. No, does not matter. Does not matter, my dear students. We have got one complete year with us, right? Let's make this year completely effective and let's make sure we cross that 700 mark with the help of this Phoenix 3.0 NEET English batch, wherein we are personally going to train you in all the subjects, right? We are personally going to train you in all the subjects, my dear students, right? When it comes to the NEET 2025 examination. So HSP sir and me will be taking care of your chemistry. Yavar sir will be taking care of your complete physics. Ambika ma'am, Pankhudi ma'am, they'll be taking care of your biology. The batch, this fresh batch, it is exactly starting on 24th of June, right? Now, what all benefits you get in this particular batch? First of all, your whole syllabus, entire syllabus of physics, chemistry, biology is getting completed in 600 plus lectures, right? Total number of tests, 20 plus tests are there. Medium of this particular batch is going to be in English, right? Let me give you the further updates about this particular batch. My dear students, in this Phoenix 3.0 NEET English batch, which we are starting on 24th of June, your entire syllabus of physics, chemistry, biology is getting complete in 6 months. In just 6 months, starting from now, your whole syllabus will be done and dusted, be it in physics, be it in chemistry, be it in biology. Once we are done with the syllabus completion, right? Further, let me add one more point. All the chapters of physics, chemistry, biology shall be started exactly from the basics only. If you have studied the chapter before or if you have not studied the chapter before, does not matter. We are exactly starting from the scratch, right? All the theory, all the problem patterns which are included in a particular chapter, they'll be discussed in detail, right? There'll be 3 live sessions every day. You do not have to follow any book. You're not going to follow any other, any reference books, etc., etc. Whatever study material, whatever DPPs we are going to provide you, just solve them. Nothing more than that. Nothing. I said and I quote, nothing more than that, right? So after every chapter is done, we are going to provide you the DPP. We are going to provide you the study material. You need to solve that study material. Once you solve that study material, solve the same thing again, solve the same thing again, solve the same thing again. There is no need There is no need, again I'm repeating, there is no need to go for any other reference book, right? There will be mentorship programs with me. I'll personally guide you throughout this particular year because the cutoff has been increasing day on day, right? Now, if you want to get the selection, if you want to if you want to cross that 700 marks, then my dear students, YouTube is not going to help now. There are a lot other things which you need to do, right? With the help of which you will remain disciplined throughout this preparation. So if you are willing to dedicate 8 to 10 hours a day with me, if you want to give me 8 to 10 hours of your day throughout this particular year, then this batch is for you. Because I'll keep on guiding day on day, like how you can improvise your scores in the tests, right? See, no need to worry about the test series. We have kept the test series here as well, right? So whatever chapters we'll be covering in a week, right? On the Sunday of that particular week, we shall be conducting a test for you so that we can analyze your scores, so that we can let you know how you can improvise your scores in different subjects, right? There'll be one-on-one mentorship programs which will be included in this particular batch, right? And once we are done with the syllabus completion in 6 months, then at the end, 2 months will be dedicated completely for the revision purpose, right? So we are not just going to complete the syllabus once, we are completing the syllabus twice, followed by a lot of tests, my dear students. Tests will be there on every Sundays. So almost 50 plus tests will be writing in this particular year, right? In this Phoenix 3.0 NEET English batch, where we are personally going to train you in all the subjects, all the chapters will be covering from basics, right? Okay, so how do we get enrolled into this particular batch? Let me quickly show you. My dear students, the batch price is completely affordable. Let me tell you, you're just getting this batch at 5499, right? And at 5499, you do not only get the access to this batch, all the batches of Unacademy which are currently running or which are going to start, be it in Hindi language, English language, you will be getting the access to all those batches absolutely free of cost if you get enrolled here in this particular batch. Let me quickly show you how do you get enrolled. My dear students, the video which you guys are watching currently, right? There's a link in the description box, right? 1-year subscription. You need to click on this link. Once you click on this particular link, then you have to go for either plus subscription or iconic subscription. What is the difference between the two? In the plus subscription, you get study material in the form of PDF. In the iconic subscription, you get study material in the form of booklets, and those booklets will be delivered to your houses, right? From the Unacademy's office. Perfect. Here you have to select for 12 months. Click on proceed to pay. Once you click on proceed to pay, automatically you'll be directed to this particular page wherein you have to put your number, or you can continue with your email ID on which you get the OTP and stuff, right? And eventually you'll be getting enrolled into this Phoenix 3.0 NEET English batch, which we are exactly starting on 24th of this particular month. So my dear students, let's make this 1 year effective. Let's remain disciplined throughout the year, because YouTube is not going to help at this particular point of time. With the help of YouTube, you are not going to remain disciplined. So in order to remain disciplined, right, throughout this year, right, it's not only about the lectures, it's about all the other things. It's about the study material, it's about your tests, it's about analyzing your test scores. So all those parameters which are required to cross that 700 marks, right, all those parameters we have incorporated here in this particular batch. And the batch price we have kept at affordable price. It is just at the rate of 5499. So do get enrolled right after watching this particular video. Let's start exactly from 24th of this particular month, and let's make this year effective and cross that 700 mark for sure, right? So with this, I'll be taking a leave. I hope this session would have been, it's perfectly clear to you. You got all the insights about your chemistry. So I'll be meeting you in the other live sessions. Take care. God bless you all and love you all, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.